This is my Divine Principle book. Okay, so in the last episode, we started talking about the dual characteristics, which is section 1 of chapter 1 of the Divine Principle. I said that when I read that section, it reminds me of the duality of God, which I get to participate in through my blessing, through my marriage to my wife. In addition to this duality, masculine, femininity, or positivity, negativity, there is the duality of internal nature, external form. And what I derive from that is personhood. You know, for God to put an internal character and an external form in everything means that he himself has an internal quality and an external quality about everything that he does. Well, about him, about himself. So that means God has integrity. God thinks things and matches it with doing something. Or God thinks something and matches it with manifesting something, right? Or, there's actually 2 ways to recognize God: by the things that he does, and hopefully behind that you can see a motivation, right? And then when you get to know God better, there is a person behind all things to get to know, with a motivation and a purpose and a feeling about things. How can it be that our internal sides experience things like feelings and emotions, and we come from a being or created by a being that doesn't have feelings and emotions? That just doesn't make sense. I mean, trickle down, right? Things with greater potential can create things with less potential, right? How is it that we have this potential for emotions and thoughts and planning and dreams, but we don't come from a being that has emotions and thoughts and plans and dreams, right? No, that doesn't make any sense. What makes more sense is that God has an internal character that's even got facets that we haven't even stumbled on. Okay, so what comes out of this? The fact that God has personhood. He's a person, He's at least as sophisticated a personality as the most sophisticated human being you've ever met. At least. Why? Because that most sophisticated human being is an after effect of God. I'll probably talk about dual characteristics one more time, but that's what I get. I get that especially conscious beings deserve respect because they are people, and God is a person. And if we respect God, we want to get to know him. If we respect God, we know that there's somebody to get to know there. There's a person there in God that is worth getting to know. Hey, take that for what it's worth. Like, share, subscribe. Talk to you later.